finally tonight, archaeologists in Egypt made a groundbreaking discovery this week.
Discovery made headline news all over the world and really sort of captured public imagination.
The entire thing is basically an active excavation site.
Beneath their seemingly lifeless surfaces, deserts hold secrets beyond imaginations.
Elusive creatures.
Ancient bones, alien mysteries, and recent discoveries that are truly shocking. Hang on to have your mind blown, as these crazy desert finds will creep you out.
One of the most exciting moments of my entire career.
Australian dinosaur discovery. In Western Queensland, researchers made an incredible find: a 100-million-year-old dinosaur fossil. This Elasmosaurus is the world's first fully intact discovery of its kind. Elasmosaurus was common across inland Australia. This complete fossil gives scientists a rare chance to study how these dinosaurs lived and looked. Scientists from the Museum of Tropical Queensland explain why this find is so important. The fossil revealed how dinosaurs lived in central Queensland. Well, the fun fact is that they also came across fossils of fish, squid, and other reptiles alongside this plesiosaur. This shows us what kind of environment they lived in. This discovery opens a window into Australia's prehistoric past, revealing a world very different from today. Ancient Chinese mummies. In China, 4,000-year-old archaeological finds by archaeologists have sparked fascinating questions about human origins. The strangest part was how well preserved these ancient bodies were. They still had eyelashes, eyebrows, and even brown hair. It was like looking at people from long ago who had just fallen asleep. Well-preserved mummified bodies allowed scientists to conduct DNA analysis. The results showed these ancient travelers were Chinese, not outsiders. The findings challenge ideas about early human migration and settlement in the region. Desert Mirage. Desert sands hide an out-of-this-world secret. A group of travelers spotted something unbelievable. In the distance, a large disc was seen. As they looked closer, they saw a real UFO. As the doors of the spaceship were getting closed, it appeared as if aliens entered the spaceship and travelers missed the sight. In no time, the UFO moved straight up into the sky. It vanished at the speed of light, leaving the desert quiet once more. Maybe they didn't like the desert and wanted to land in some beautiful hilly area. Nazca Mystery. In 2017, Peru's Nazca region revealed 6 three-fingered mummies. Scientists, intrigued by their unusual features, began extensive research. The largest, dubbed Maria, was a female carbon dated to 1,700 years old. Initial tests showed no signs of forgery, deepening the mystery. As experts worked to place the mummy's DNA in our fossil record, 2 more surfaced in Mexico. These 2,000-year-old specimens hinted at possible interactions between Mayans and 3-toed beings. Crypted Highway. In the mountains, whispers echo of hidden tunnels, a secret network stretching for miles underground. Discovered by a tourist vlogger. Some believe it's a cryptid highway, allowing legendary creatures like Bigfoot and Chupacabra to roam unseen. Others speculate it's an ancient civilization's legacy or a modern military secret. These mysterious passages might explain sudden disappearances and strange sightings reported by hikers. Could they be natural formations or purposefully carved? Perhaps they're even gateways to other dimensions. Whatever their origin, these hidden tunnels continue to fuel imagination and spark curiosity about the unknown lurking beneath our feet. Ancient Skull. In the former Soviet Republic of Georgia, an unexpected discovery shook the scientific world. A 1.8 million-year-old skull, unearthed by dedicated researchers, promised to rewrite human evolution. This ancient relic, belonging to an adult male, stood out with its imposing size, far larger than a typical human skull. Its unique features puzzled experts, hinting at a diverse past of our species. The skull was carefully placed in the box. Now, in the hands of scientists, this mysterious cranium undergoes rigorous study. What secrets will it reveal about our ancestors? The skull's unusual traits may soon reveal a new chapter in the story of humankind. Pyramid UFO. In the land of ancient wonders, a tour guide's camera captured an extraordinary sight. A pyramid-shaped UFO hovering silently above the Egyptian desert. The strange craft, mirroring the iconic structures below, seemed to defy gravity. Onlookers watched in amazement as it hung motionless in the sky. Then, as if sensing its audience, the object slowly faded from view, leaving behind questions and wonder. For sure it was alien, as they always change their mood to meet us. Alien remains. An unusual discovery has sent shockwaves through the scientific community, the unearthing of what appears to be alien remains. The body, with gray, calcified skin, bears striking differences from human anatomy. Most notably, the hands possess only 3 phalanges per finger, compared to our 5. Embedded in the fingers are mysterious metal rings, their composition and purpose unknown. Traces of modification are evident, possibly from mummification processes. Found in a clay-covered desert area, the circumstances of its preservation remain unclear. Fish River. In a dry, sandy desert, something impossible happened. A river appeared, but not of water. It was made of fish. Thousands, maybe even millions of small fish suddenly showed up, swimming across the hot sand. People who saw it couldn't believe their eyes. How could fish live in a place with no water? It was like nature had decided to play a trick on everyone. This miracle left witnesses speechless. They watched as the fish wiggled their way across the desert, creating a living, moving river. It was a reminder that sometimes the world can surprise us in the most unbelievable ways. Gray Humanoid. In a shocking turn of events, a local captured a bizarre green humanoid creature from a murky pond. The being, entirely gray, bore an unnatural resemblance to a human, but with distinctly alien features. Observers noted a strange structure on its back and an otherworldly expression on its face. The funny part was that it was giving smiles to the locals as if it was happy to have them. Authorities swiftly intervened, taking custody of the creature for further examination. Still, the mystery is not out. Desert Mystery. In a Portuguese desert, locals captured intriguing footage of a mysterious creature. The tall, man-like being moved oddly through the wasteland with a stooped back. Witnesses were puzzled by its unusual walking pattern and large size. The creature moved slowly, then swiftly hid behind a bush. This sighting has sparked curiosity about what kind of unknown man-like creature might be roaming in the desert. Was it a skinwalker or a human beast? Who knows what the desert hides? Dinosaur Tale. What if you dug in the sand and found a dinosaur's part? That's what happened in a desert in North Mexico. Archaeologists were digging in dry sand when they uncovered a huge fossilized tail that once belonged to a dinosaur. This wasn't just any tail. It was super well preserved and really, really old. According to experts, it was about 72 million years old. The tail was 5 meters long. It may belong to Hadrosaur, also known as a duck-billed dinosaur. This exciting find might help scientists learn more about the diseases that affected these giant creatures long ago. What a cool discovery! Whale Mystery and Megalodon. Scientists have cracked the mystery of a mass whale grave in Chile. The site, nicknamed Whale Hill, was found in 2010 during a highway expansion. These whale fossils are over 5 million years old. They believe the whales died after eating toxic algae. Ocean currents then swept them into an estuary. Over time, sand buried the whale bodies, preserving them for millions of years. They also came across some amazing fossils, and the star find was a jaw from a megalodon, a giant prehistoric shark. This area is now protected, covering 2,500 hectares. It's a natural laboratory for understanding how marine life evolved over millions of years. Ice Age giant unearthed. Construction workers in Argentina made an incredible discovery: the skull of a saber-toothed tiger. This ancient predator lived over 10,000 years ago during the Ice Age. The find was so important that paleontologists rushed to the site, halting construction. They're now carefully excavating to see if more of the animal's remains are buried there. This discovery brings to life creatures we've only seen in movies like Ice Age. It's a thrilling glimpse into the prehistoric world that once existed in South America. Desert Oasis. In the hot desert, Arabs heard something they couldn't believe: the sound of rushing water. They turned around, confused but hopeful. To their amazement, they saw a stream racing towards them. This wasn't magic, but a rare desert event called a flash flood. In just moments, life-giving water filled the dry land. It was like winning the nature lottery, a 1,000,000-to-1 chance. The Arabs watched in wonder as their dusty world turned into a surprise oasis. It showed them that even in the driest places, nature can bring unexpected gifts. Giant footprint. Along the San Gabriel River in Texas, an astonishing discovery awaited. Near ancient dinosaur tracks, explorers stumbled upon what appeared to be a massive human footprint. This enigmatic impression dwarfed a modern foot, its shape unmistakably human-like, with distinct toes. Could this be evidence of legendary giants? The nearby, weathered imprint hinted at another colossal step. This find, alongside dinosaur footprints, sparked intrigue and debate. Was it a natural formation or proof of towering ancient beings? The discovery invited further investigation, challenging our understanding of prehistoric life. Utah Monolith. A group of friends went on an epic road trip, driving for 15 long hours across the desert. Their mission? To see the mysterious metal monolith that suddenly appeared in Utah. This shiny structure looked just like the one from the famous movie 2001, A Space Odyssey. But when they finally got there, they were in for a big surprise. The monolith was gone.
Just drove 15 hours just to find out the monolith's not even here anymore.
It had vanished without a trace, leaving behind only questions and disappointed travelers. The strange object had been discovered by chance when a helicopter flew over the area. It stood about 3 meters tall, and nobody knew who put it there or why. Just as mysteriously as it appeared, the monolith disappeared late one week. State officials were as puzzled as everyone else about who took it away. This desert adventure turned into a real-life mystery. Giant centipede. In the scorching desert, a man witnessed an astonishing sight. A massive, multi-legged creature slithering across the sand. Its elongated body, adorned with countless legs, created a mesmerizing way as it moved. After careful observation, the spectator realized he was watching a giant desert centipede, a rare and fascinating arthropod adapted to arid environments. These impressive creatures, while scared, play crucial roles in desert ecosystems. As quickly as it appeared, the centipede vanished into the landscape, a rare and fascinating arthropod adapted to arid environments. Desert. Fossil discovery? You might find treasure on land, but this desert revealed a sea secret. Paleontologists in Peru made an exciting discovery in the Atacamas Desert. They found really old whale fossils from about 40 million years ago. These fossils are special because they show ancient sea mammals that still had some land animal features. These were early whales that had legs more like land animals and teeth similar to land mammals. The team got to know that the bones belonged to Archeologists. This discovery is a big deal because it's the first time these kinds of fossils have been found. Scientists are excited to learn more about these ancient whales. Eye of Sahara. Hidden in the vast Sahara Desert of Mauritania lies an incredible sight. This massive circular feature, spanning 45 kilometers, is a beautiful oddity visible from space. Despite its crater-like appearance, the eye isn't from a meteor impact. It formed about 100 million years ago through a series of geologic events, partly involving magma. Located in west-central Mauritania, it's a 190-kilometer journey east-northeast from the city of Attar. This natural wonder, with its concentric rings, stands out against the desert landscape. It's evidence of Earth's ever-changing face, reminding us of the incredible forces that shape our planet over millions of years. A desert surprise. In an African desert, zoologists stumbled upon a truly remarkable creature, a tiny mammal that resembles a mouse but has some surprisingly elephant-like features. This little animal, named Macrocelides micus, is a newly identified species of elephant shrew. Despite its small, furry body and long tail, this critter has a nose that looks similar to a miniature trunk, echoing its much larger elephant relatives. Scientists are thrilled by this unexpected blend of traits in such a diminutive package. They are now studying these fascinating animals. This remarkable find underscores just how much remains to be explored and understood about the natural world. Ancient crocodile mummies. Spanish archaeologists made a thrilling discovery in southern Egypt. You have seen graves with people, but they found an ancient tomb filled with mummified crocodiles. These weren't just any crocodiles. They were part of important rituals in ancient Egyptian culture. The ancient Egyptians worshipped Sobek, the god of water and fertility, who was often shown with a crocodile head. They sacrificed crocodiles to honor this powerful god. These mummies are believed to be from before 304 BC. The team carefully removed the crocodile mummies from the tomb. Arctic camel ancestors. Imagine finding out that camels are in freezing cold places. That's exactly what happened on a remote island in the Arctic. A paleontologist was studying climate change when she came across the ancient remains. It took her years of careful work to piece the fragments together. Finally, she realized she had found a leg bone from a camel ancestor who once lived in this cold region. These fossils were hidden in Ellesmere Island. This discovery shows that camels, which we now associate with hot deserts, once thrived in much colder climates. It's a surprising glimpse into how animals adapt to different environments over millions of years. Atacamas' tiny mystery. You have seen camels in the desert, but not an ancient species, right? In 2003, in Chile's Atacama Desert, a tiny 6-inch skeleton was found by archaeologists digging in the desert. This mysterious find puzzled researchers for years, but finally, in 2018, DNA analysis revealed it was a premature human fetus with unusual mutations. Now the remains are in Spain for further testing. They hope these tests will reveal more about this unique specimen. It's a reminder that even small discoveries can lead to big questions about human biology. Jurassic giants in Yunnan. In southwest China's Yunnan province, 2 exciting dinosaur fossil discoveries have been made by archaeologists. These Jurassic-era fossils are over 180 million years old. One set belongs to a Lufengosaurus magnus, measuring 5.3 meters long with well-preserved vertebrae and hind legs. Archaeologists believe the full dinosaur was about 9 meters long. This 70% complete fossil is rare for its age and will help researchers study dinosaur evolution and ancient environments. Nearby, another fossil of a Lufengosaurus huanae was found. These discoveries, made by road workers, have led to changes in road construction to protect the site. Gobi's dinosaur treasures. Since 1921, the Gobi Desert has been a hotspot for dinosaur fossils. In 1993, a Mongolian-American team made an incredible discovery: 100 complete dinosaur skeletons and fossils with dinosaur eggs. These ancient creatures vanished from the area 60 million years ago, likely due to harsh sandstorms and avalanches. The Ulaanbaatar Natural History Museum now showcases these finds, offering visitors a glimpse into the prehistoric world. Despite extreme temperatures, the Gobi remains a paradise for paleontologists. Modern explorers continue to unearth hidden treasures in this vast desert. Algeria's ringing rocks. In Algeria's Great Desert, travelers have stumbled upon a peculiar phenomenon. Certain rocks in this area produce a hollow metallic sound when struck, similar to an empty tank. This unusual acoustic property has puzzled them and attracted curiosity. The ringing rocks stand out as a natural oddity in the vast desert landscape, inviting questions about their composition and the geological processes that created them. These musical stones add a touch of mystery to the desert, reminding us that nature still holds many surprises, even in seemingly barren places. Desert Cryptid. Two friends exploring a desert made an unexpected discovery: mysterious bones. Unlike any earthy animal, the skeleton was scary looking, with a long spinal cord, a rib cage, and odd ace bones. The friends had never seen anything like it before.
What is this?
Could it be a cryptid, a creature unknown to science? This incident highlights how unexpected discoveries can still occur in remote areas, fueling curiosity about unknown creatures. Desert skull mystery? The traveler in the desert came across an unusual sight, a mysterious skull on a hill. The skull's origin and species were hard to determine at first glance. This wasn't just an old bone. It felt like something more sinister. The skull's empty eye sockets seemed to stare back. It gave off a creepy vibe. The skull had an air of mystery about it. Maybe it was part of some spooky ritual or evidence of a creature we'd never seen before. Whale Valley's walking whales. Wadi al-Hitan, or Whale Valley in Egypt, holds an incredible secret from 40 million years ago. This open-air museum, about 100 kilometers southwest of Cairo, has revealed over 400 whale skeleton fossils. In 1989, scientists made a groundbreaking discovery: a whale with feet. Later, in 2005, they found hind feet fossils of a Basilosaurus isis, an 18-meter-long ancient whale. These fossils show whales' evolution from land to sea creatures. Wadi al-Hitan became a World Heritage Site in 2005, continuing to reveal the mysteries of life's history on Earth. Ancient discovery. And ETSU geoscientist Joshua Samuels made an exciting find in Oregon: the fossil of a rat doctor. This discovery includes a complete skull and partial foot from about 23 million years ago. Unlike modern kangaroo rats that hop on 2 feet, this ancient relative walked on all 4s. The fossil was found in a site preserving an entire prehistoric ecosystem. This find helps scientists understand how these small mammals evolved over time. It shows how different ancient relatives of modern animals could be. Desert cat skeleton. In a remote desert area, a local resident stumbled upon an unusual sight: the skeleton. It might belong to a cat according to the locals. This ancient feline appeared much bigger than modern domestic cats. The finder, living near the desert, recorded the discovery as proof. After documenting the find, he left the skeleton in place. This discovery raises questions about ancient cat species and how they might have differed from today's felines. It's a reminder that deserts can preserve secrets from the past for many years. Mystery skeletons. A researcher exploring a desert made an intriguing discovery: unidentified animal skeletons. It was a bunch of old bones, but these weren't like any animal bones they'd seen before. The researcher got super excited and started digging carefully with a stick. They found a weird spine and a strange-looking face bone. Using a stick, they poked around to find more pieces of this puzzle. These bones were so different that the researcher couldn't figure out what kind of animal they came from. Well, it could be something totally new to science. Desert crawler. A desert surprise is here for you. In a desert, a traveler spotted a 6-legged creature emerging from the shadows, looking like a Scorpio at first glance. It turned out to be a sun spider, a harmless desert dweller. Excited by this rare sight, the traveler quickly snapped some photos. The sun spider scurried across the sand, showing off its unique 6-legged walk. Sun spiders might look scary, but they're just trying to survive like everything else in the desert. It just goes to show that the world's dry places are full of cool surprises if you keep your eyes open. Purest Glass. In the heart of the Sahara lies a mystery found by 2 friends explorers: the purest glass on Earth. Unlike man-made glass, this natural wonder required no additives, just sand heated to a staggering 2,000 degrees Celsius for days, and it is originated by a cosmic event of epic proportions. An asteroid as large as Manhattan struck the desert, creating 175-kilometer valleys and a lake of molten glass. The impact's sheer force uprooted deep rock, transforming the landscape. Today, this glass hides beneath the sand, a rare treasure sought by experts, silently telling tales of an ancient cataclysm that reshaped the Earth. Lucy's legacy? The day Lucy stood up and changed history. In 1974, a scientist was walking in Ethiopia when he spotted something amazing: tiny pieces of really old bones. These bones belonged to a creature called Lucy. She lived 3.2 million years ago and was only about 3.5 feet tall. What made Lucy special? She could walk on 2 legs like us, even though she looked a lot like an ape. Lucy's discovery was huge news. She showed that our ancestors started walking upright way earlier than we thought. This little ape that stood up changed how we understand human history. Lucy's bones are like a time machine, letting us peek at our family tree from long, long ago. Desert giants. In the vast Brazilian landscape, an astounding sight was reported. A local, camera in hand, captured footage of 2 towering figures on a distant hill. These beings, with their enormous hands and slender bodies, stood motionless against the horizon. Their presence, both awe-inspiring and unsettling, sparked wonder and fear. They started walking down the hill. The witness was left to question, were they truly aliens chilling out on the top, or ghosts? Comment down your thoughts. Dinosaur Print. In the rugged terrain of Bolivia, a remarkable discovery emerged from the ancient past. Paleontologists unearthed a colossal dinosaur footprint, one of the largest ever found. Measuring an impressive 1.2 meters across, this 80-million-year-old imprint likely belonged to the fearsome Allosaurus. This 2-legged, meat-eating predator once stalked the prehistoric landscape, leaving behind this extraordinary trace of its existence. The massive print offers a tangible connection to a long-lost world, providing valuable insights into the size and behavior of these ancient giants that once ruled the Earth. Crop enigma. Across the globe, complex patterns appear overnight in fields. These crop circles, with their geometries and massive scale, defy conventional explanations.
To come up with that, a perfect rotating DNA spiral.
Witnesses report strange sounds and lights accompanying their formation. Scientific analysis reveals altered soil composition and magnetic abnormality within the designs. The precision and speed of their creation surpass human capabilities, hinting at advanced technology. With a history spanning centuries and continents, these formations suggest a universal language of unknown origin. Sky stones. In Sierra Leone, a geologist's puzzling discovery emerged: the sky stones. These unusual artifacts question our knowledge since they are unique to Earth. Composed of 75% oxygen and 20% carbon, they possess an unexplainable blue pigment. Dating between 15,000 to 55,000 years old, experts suggest they're manufactured, possibly not of this world. Local legends speak of ancient gods descending from the sky, turning part of it to stone. Could these sky stones be fragments of an otherworldly vessel? Well, you never know. Anything can happen. Nomoli statues. Dinosaurs and humans together? The Julesrud discovery shocks scientists. In 1945, a German immigrant made an amazing discovery in Mexico. Along with a local farmer, he found thousands of strange artifacts near Acambaro. But what they found next left scientists scratching their heads. Among the 3,500 pieces of pottery and sculptures were figures that looked just like dinosaurs. Some even showed dinosaurs and humans together. This was shocking, because most scientists believe dinosaurs died out long before humans existed. Many experts say these figures must be fake, but others think they might be real and very old. This discovery challenges what we thought we knew about history. In 2008, a curious couple visited Acambaro to see these mysterious objects for themselves.
Museo Waldemar Julesrud Museum. And they're standing in here.
They filmed what they saw, giving us a peek at this puzzling collection. It appears dinosaurs and humans have lived at the same time. Dead Valley Wonder. Here are the spooky trees in a dry desert. In a big park in Namibia, there's a strange place called Dead Valley. It's a flat, white area surrounded by huge sand hills. Long ago, this place was full of life and water. A river used to flow here, and trees grew tall and strong. But then, something changed. The weather got very dry, and the sand hills blocked the water. The trees couldn't get any water to drink. The trees died about 600 years ago, but instead of falling down, they turned black and stayed standing. The hot sun dried them out so much they can't rot away. Now these black tree skeletons stand on the white ground, looking like they're from another world. People come from far away to see this weird and pretty place. It shows how nature can make something amazing, even when things get tough. A forgotten town. Deep in the Namibian desert, there's a special place that time forgot. It's called Kolmanskop, and it has a cool story. Long ago, in 1908, people found diamonds hidden in the sand here. Lots of German miners came to dig for these shiny stones. They built a whole town in the middle of nowhere. Kolmanskop grew fast and became very rich. The miners made fancy houses and big buildings. But then, something sad happened. All the diamonds were dug up, and the miners left to find more elsewhere. Now, the town sits empty. The desert sand is slowly creeping into the old houses. It's like the desert is trying to hide Kolmanskop again, just like it once hid those precious diamonds. The subscriber's pick. Known as the ship of the desert, camels are famous for their unusual water storing capacity. But what happens if one of them meets their fate in the journey? Something like this. Here's another man who came across a white camel carcass stranded on dry land and decided to do what he should not. He decided to approach it. While in some cases it may prove helpful in terms of research, experts believe that a deceased animal's skin may carry bacteria. That could be, well, you know what it could do to you. So, if you come across, you better stay away.